Good evening guys and welcome to tonight's video. I'm going to talk tonight again about fat. I know I sound a bit like a broken record when it comes to a lot of the nutrition stuff that I do is about fat and the importance of it. Mainly because even though a lot of people do know it, I still don't think it's common knowledge for everybody that everybody knows how important it is. And I also think that even the people that do know, they sort of like, yes, I know it's good for me and I know it's important for my diet, but they just don't put it into practice. So I'm going to keep doing these videos and I'm going to keep driving it in until everybody does this. Okay, so give in to me, eat your fat. So I'm going to talk tonight about why low fat diets make you fat, essentially. Now you could argue that sort of the low fat diet craze sort of was responsible for the largest spike in obesity ever. Okay, ever. Why is this? Well, it's mainly because a lot of the products that you see that say low fat, reduced fat, 0% fat, anything like that are usually pumped full of sugar. Okay, so they obviously, if they take the fat out, they have to put something in to replace it. And a lot of the time it is sugar. Okay, so obviously, because of this, and obviously the whole diet craze where apparently fat was bad for us when we know it's not, but sugar consumption went through the roof, okay? And that has basically led to the present obesity epidemic. Obviously, it's not the sole factor, but it is a huge factor, okay? Now, like I say, it is not quite common knowledge how good fat is for us and that it's not bad for us anymore, but a lot of people have jumped on this and they do know it and they do implement it. So we would have seen sort of, not obesity revival, but it would have got better, okay? But it hasn't. So this shows us basically that fat, it's not the culprit, okay? It's sugar and it's excess sugar. Now, sort of the great thing about fats is, there's been a lot of research done where, sort of high protein, high fats, have showed significant long-term improvements on body composition, okay? And also, the great thing about fats is just like protein, they have sort of a very high sort of satiety level, so they make us feel fuller for longer, basically, which is good, obviously, so we don't get as many cravings. And also an improved rate of fat oxidation, okay? So basically, burning fat more often, okay? Now, if you combine this with sort of a low carb diet or low carb intake, higher fat levels also produce sort of more fat, okay, in sort of the bloodstream. So without going too in depth, basically there's more fat available to be burnt, which is obviously what we want. We want to burn fat off. If weight loss is your goal, if toning is your goal, you need to burn fat. So we need diets and exercise that promote fat burning, and that's what high protein and high fat diets do, okay, combined with low carb. Okay, so there's also been sort of preliminary studies that show that low carb and high fat show a significantly lower serum insulin than high carb, low fat. And basically, again, just to sort of summarize that, if again, weight loss, fat loss is your goal, you need to control your insulin levels, okay? And you do this by eating low carb and high fat, okay? Now, also with that, because of that, should I say, sort of a low carb, high fat shows both short and long term weight management benefits, okay? And especially long term, which is what we want. We can do anything quickly, but we want it long term, okay? So that's pretty much the video for today. So again, I know it's about fat, but I'm trying to drill it into everyone. Eat your fats, try and go low carb, high fat, high protein. Don't be afraid of fat, okay? It is your friend. So hopefully you got some value from that. If you did, please feel free to do the usual like, comment and share. As always, appreciate any engagement on the posts. And hopefully you got some value from that, and I shall see you on the next video. Thank you.